Hello, this is my reflection over assignment number 2. My group did social media in the classroom. Main things I learned throughout this project was a lot about Google Sites. I had never done one before, so I recommended to my group that we try one. And it was kind of cool because no one in the group had done one before, and I think we worked really well on it, and I think it turned out really great. I really enjoy the layout and the ease of Google Sites. It's very easy to learn how to do one just by playing around with it. I enjoyed the collaboration way more than I expected to. When I first saw that we had to do a group project, I was kind of anxious about it. I didn't know how it would go, working with people who I had never really met and working on a collaborative project from far away. And it turned out really well. We did a really good job communicating and asking questions through email. The main thing I learned throughout this, though, was to try new tech tools. I would have never chosen to create a Google site ever had I not had this assignment, and now I really like it. I'm going to use it a lot more. The social media aspect of our project, I learned there's really a ton of cool ways out there that teachers are using social media in their classroom. But I had to find my own ways to answer my initial question, which was how to use social media across multiple contents. So like I previously mentioned, the collaboration, it was interesting to do distance collaboration, but it kind of showed me how as a team, I can use distance collaboration with my colleagues and my peers even now. I'm going to talk about the things I learned from each of my individual teammates, but I'm going to show you how I learned it by looking at our site. So this is our homepage of our Google site. Kelly had these links at the bottom of every single one of her pages, and I had not thought to do that, and it made it so much easier to navigate the website having these links at the bottom because it took you to all her different pages. Whereas if you didn't have them, you'd have to come click up here and choose the different pages, which is a lot more challenging and sometimes you forget. So that was really cool. Kimberly chose the dark gray and the light gray backgrounds, which was really nice because originally every text was in a white text box, which kind of didn't look as put together or as nice as when we got rid of the white text boxes and just had the dark gray and the light gray. And then from Jacob, I learned that you could link photos. So just the photo has a link rather than just the words. So you can just click on the photos and it takes you where you want to be. Some of those ideas that I was talking about earlier that I came up with in order to use social media across content, I listed here. So with science, I thought it would be really cool to have my students use what they know about volume in science and in math to create a blog or a video post using the volume formula in real life. For history, we've been doing a lesson throughout the last couple of years where the students are given equations and have to solve for a variable and then use the number as a code, and they would decode Civil War messages. But rather than just decoding messages, I think it would be really cool to have them tweet back and forth with these codes. And then language arts, just I would really like to start using a blog, and the students blogging would improve their writing, and so they could talk about math but get a grade for ELA. My main takeaways from this project, I'm already using this Google Sites to make a team website and a math site. I think it'll be really cool to have my students use it for group projects. I love how easy it was to collaborate with others, even if we're not in the same space. For example, this is my team website that I created. It has all our personal information on it and all our team information on it, but then down here there's a button for each of our different classes so that when we click on it we can go to a content specific mini website, and I think that would be really cool to use in my school. So overall, really enjoyed this project, learned a lot from my peers and just from playing around with Google Sites, and can't wait to continue using them throughout the rest of my career.